So in general, what many people absolutely don't know about horse carriages in Vienna is that the horses are allowed to work 4 days a week. 3 days a week they are completely off, so they enjoy free days. And that's a real important point, because people often think that horse carriage horses work way too much. In fact, they work on a very slow pace, which means they have a long endurance, but they never have to bring performance on a very high level. And this is one of the most important facts, and also one of the reasons why our horses actually become older than most of the average horses, because of a very slow and constant movement. Also, additional to their 3 days a week which they are off, we also try to give them between 5 to 7 weeks of vacation during the main season. And I'm very honest right now, and I'm saying sometimes we can't make it to 5 weeks a year. But that's not bad, because during the winter we ride a little less anyways, and for us it also would absolutely make no sense if we treated our horses badly, because if you also take a view from an economic standpoint, if the horses aren't treated well, we can't earn our money, and if we can't earn our money, we can't live either. So it's also in our personal interest, economically wise, to treat them as good as possible. And also, one of the topics people often are concerned is whenever temperatures become more extreme, like in the summer or in the winter. And the key point for those extreme temperatures is actually just a good balance of food, water, and movement. And so we just have to adopt those things, and horses will have no problems with extreme temperatures up to 60 degrees Celsius in the summer, or minus 20, minus 30 degrees in the winter. And you always have to keep in mind that a horse is actually an animal which spends the whole lifetime outside in the nature, and so a horse in the nature can also decide if it wants to go inside of a warm stable. So one of the mistakes most of the people make is actually that they heat up the stables in the winter, which is absolutely bad, because otherwise the horses won't get their winter furry. And so you shouldn't do that, because when you go outside with your horse from the warm stables, they will get a cold quite quickly. And so what you have to do is to keep the stable on a natural temperature, where the horses can live. And also, if you take a look in the city center, whenever we are with the horses waiting somewhere in winter, you will realize that they all wear blankets to keep their most important body regions warm. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, what you have to take care of.